Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about something that is very crucial to getting business funding. It's your business address. Specifically, I'll show you how to avoid common mistakes that can hurt your chances of getting credit and funding approvals. Whether you're just starting out or restructuring your business, the right address is a key piece of the puzzle. I get this question all the time. Which virtual office is the best? Well, the truth is, even if you've been using the same virtual office address for years, things can change at a moment's notice. Sometimes your address could get flagged, and without realizing it, you're being denied credit or funding because of that, or even getting low limits because of it. This can happen with any virtual office address company you choose. So it's important to run your due diligence. I see this happen all the time. You might be using an address for 6 years without a hitch, then suddenly it becomes a problem. Maybe it's been reclassified, or maybe the bank's criteria has changed. Either way, it's something you need to be proactive about. If this happens, have the virtual office company switch out your address or pick a different building location. If this problem persists, it might be time to choose a new provider altogether. When you pick an address, you want to make sure it is not associated with something called a CMRA or a commercial mail receiving agencies. These are glorified PO boxes. And if your business is using one of these, it can hurt your credit profile when banks and lenders take a look for funding. Banks prefer to see legitimate business addresses, not a storage facility or mail receiving service. Yes, a non-CMRA address might cost you a bit more, but trust me, it's worth it in the long run. Choosing a non-CMRA address shows financial institutions that you're operating from a real business location, which can help you qualify for better credit terms, higher limits, and better loan offers. Understanding the CMRA and its impact. Let's go ahead and dive a bit deeper into that. Why is it important to avoid it? A CMRA is essentially a service where companies receive mail on your behalf. They offer mailing addresses that look like real office addresses, but banks know how to spot these. Using a CMRA address can get your business flagged, which will hurt your credibility and funding opportunities. When banks see a CMRA address, they might categorize your business as less than legitimate, which could lead to denials on your applications or less favorable terms. That's why it's critical to use a non-CMRA address, a legitimate office location. This small detail can make a massive difference when you're trying to get business funding, especially when you're asking for significant credit lines with low interest rates. So you got to do a business address audit, and this is why it's essential. Well, how do you make sure that it's not a CMRA? Well, it's simple. You run this audit. This will ensure that banks and lenders see your address as legitimate. The easiest way to do this is by going to USPS website. You enter the business address and you see if it's flagged as a CMRA. If it shows up as a yes, then you know it's time to change that address. Running a business address audit is one of the most effective ways to ensure your business is seen as credible by the financial institutions. Whether you're applying for credit cards, loans, or lines of credit, a flagged address can stop your application in its tracks, even if your credit score is strong. An audit can help with this and catch the issue early on, and you can correct it. Here's 4 reasons why to run an audit. So while you should take the time to audit your business address, there's 4 key reasons why it's critical. Well, denials on credit products. If you've been applying for credit cards, loans, and lines of credit and are getting denied, it could be due to your business address. Even if your credit scores are high and your financials are solid, a flagged address can really hold you back. So that's why it's important to have the quick audit. Restructuring or reclassifying your business. If you're restructuring your business or changing its legal structure and expanding into new markets or rebranding, it is perfect time to audit your address and make sure it reflects your new direction. Having a clean non-CMRA address ensures you'll be in good standing with the lenders. Next, fraud or scam concerns. Sometimes an address gets flagged because previous businesses associated with fraud or scams. If your address is connected to bad data from other businesses, it could be holding you back without even you realizing it. Next, even if you're getting approved for credit, a flagged address could mean that you're missing out on better terms, such as higher credit limits or lower interest rates. Getting your business address cleaned up could open the door to better offers from financial institutions. If you do decide to go and change your business address, it's essential to notify the right parties. I call this the 5-level change process. It's not enough to update your address in just one place. You need to make sure all your business records are updated to avoid any future issues. The first step would be the IRS. You'll need to file a form 8822B to officially change your business address at the federal level. If you don't do this, you could run into problems down the line with taxes or compliance. Next, your Secretary of State. At the state level, you'll need to update your business records with the Secretary of State's office. You can do this via online on most state websites. This ensures that your legal documents and registrations are accurate. You want everything to match. Next, financial institutions. You'll need to notify your banks, credit unions, and any other financial institutions you work with. They need to have your updated address on file to avoid complications with your accounts or future funding applications. Next, if your business has any local licenses or permit, it's make sure you need to have the new address reflected on there. This might include your city, county, or other local governing bodies. Next, if your business does any sort of advertising, public relations, or social media marketing, be sure to update your address in all your public profiles. For example, if states like New York require businesses to publish address changes in the newspaper. By following these 5 steps, you're ensuring that every aspect of your business is aligned and ready to grow. So there you have it. Running a business address audit and ensuring that you're using a legitimate non-CMRA address can make a massive difference in your business ability to access funding. Whether you're applying for credit, restructuring your company, or just trying to get better loan terms, this is a small step and it's one of the easiest ways to boost your chances for success. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and drop your questions in the comment. Let me know what other topics you would like to learn about, and together we'll continue growing your business and securing the funding that you need. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time when I drop the next video.